I'm going to show you today how to make a nose for your face mug and an eye or eyes. You want to start with the nose and you need to think about the spacing. If this was my nose, this would be plenty of room for my mouth, and eyes would go next to the top of the nose. You also need to think about weight. Yes, it's fun to build really extravagant things, but this would really pull down the side of my face mug. So we need to think about weight and size. So I'm going to start with a ball of clay that's been wedged, and I'm just going to roll it kind of into a short, fat coil. Okay, I can measure again, and this would be a good length for a nose. Okay, so now I can start shaping this into a nose. A nose is a triangle shape, so I can tap it against the table to make the bottom of the nose. I can pinch the top to make the bridge of the nose. Okay, and then from here I would just pinch and mold the clay into the correct shape. Think about the nostrils coming down the sides, rounding the sides out. Okay, and this is, I'm trying to make more of a human type of nose. So here's a decent nose shape. I could start with this and then continue to mold. I think I want to make my top a little bit longer. Nostril area a little bit bigger. Okay, so if this is my nose, how is that shape? That looks pretty good for length. Okay, now this is a pretty large piece of clay, and it needs maybe some holes to help it dry, but I could also poke nostrils in the bottom. Okay, and then I could go ahead and slip and score this on, so I'd score the back of the nose. And my face mug where it's going to go. Add a little bit of water for some slip. And then I can go ahead and press this on. And then I can smooth it down in if I would like to, or at least smooth the score marks around it. And I can also shape it and mold it if I want to change the shape of it. Okay? This is kind of a rough nose, but it gives you a good idea. Now for the eyes, I'm going to demonstrate the eyes on this little piece of clay. You might want to think about where you want your eyes. I'm going to put this eye here, okay, and then another eye on the other side. This is a pretty realistic way to make a human eye. I'm going to start with two little coils for the top of the eye and the bottom of the eye. So I'll roll out a piece of clay. And then I'm going to make two pieces about the same length. Okay. On my face mug here then, I can do it on here. I can score where I want the coils to go. And then I would score my coils. A little bit of slip there. Take this piece of clay, arch it for the top of the eye, take the other coil, round it for the bottom of the eye, okay. And now I have kind of the eye socket. Now I need to take and smooth just the top part of this down into my mug. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom. Notice I have my hand on the inside to support. So now I've created an eye socket shape. And then from here I can create the eye ball by just rolling a little ball. And I can score on the inside where I want this piece to go. Score the little ball. Slip. Slip. Go ahead and push that in. And then I have an eye. That looks like I carved it out of the clay, but I really built it.